Good morning, all you beautiful year threes, and welcome back to a new day full of lessons and learning. You guys know the drill. We start every day with our math. So let's see what we're going to do today. Expanded written method, multiplication. So our LO is I can multiply by using the expanded method. So like you guys will remember, yesterday I showed you guys a very quick explanation on how we're going to do it. So today is the step-by-step explanation. So, step 1, you're going to have to remember to do a certain amount of things. That's why we call it the expanded method. Expanded meaning you do a little bit more, but it will help you ultimately get to the correct answer if you follow the following steps. You have to start by writing down your numbers, what they're asking you. So our first one in this example is 36 times 3. You're going to put one number in a box or in a block. You're going to place your units under each other, so hundreds, thousands, hundreds, tens, ones, You're going to remember the multiplication symbol and you're going to draw your equal line. This is step 1. Step 2. You're going to multiply the ones by the ones. And you're going to write down in brackets how you will get to your answer. So there where it says step 2, that's the second thing you do. You write down 3 times 6 as that will be our ones times 1. Our ones unit times our ones unit. Step 3, you're going to multiply the ones by the tens unit. So that's why Miss Gina wrote down 3 times 30 in your step 3. So you're going to again write down in brackets how you will get to your answer using your ones times tens unit. Remember that we say 30 and not 3 because the 3 is in our tens unit and not in our ones unit. Step 4. Multiply your brackets and write the answers underneath the correct column. Draw an equal line and use column addition to add the numbers together. So as you guys can see, our step 4 is over here. You're going to multiply, write down, multiply, write down, and you're going to add these two numbers together to get your answer. Don't worry, I will show you guys a video now on how to do it. This is by using our step-by-step instructions. Oh, sorry guys. There we go. Okay guys, so after you watch the step-by-step pictures in the video, I wanted to show you what it looks like on paper. So I'm doing it in your math books because I need you to also use your math books as it has the blocks already to help you order the numbers correctly. So when you do expanded method for multiplication, you have to write each number in a block. Okay, so all of this that I wrote down was your first step in the video, where you use your place value, or you write down your ones, tens, and hundreds, you write down your numbers, you remember your multiplication symbol, and your equal line. So the second step that I'm going to show you guys is where you multiply your ones by your ones unit. We're going to do this by first writing it down here, as this is one of the steps of expanded method. So you are going to say, these are your these are the brackets that I'm talking about, guys. So you're going to write down 3 times 6. So this is your first multiplication answer that you will have to get. Then our third step is where you are going to multiply your ones. Leave this for now, we are going to get back to this. So your second step is where you're going to multiply your ones by your tens. Remember that this is going to be 30 and not 3 because it's in our tens unit. So you're going to use another bracket and write down 30 times 3. Now you guys are going to use this to get the answer. You can always draw yourself another equal line to make it easier to sort it out for yourself. Remember, because this is what expanded method is, to first get everything sorted before you get your answer. So now I'm going to say 3 times 6 equals 18. And I'm going to remember to write it down correctly under the correct place value unit. Now, I'm going to teach you guys a trick that always helps me remember how to do this. I'm going to forget about my 0 just for 1 second, and I'm going to move it here. So it's easier for me to say 3 times 3, which I know is 9. Now the last and final step that you guys have to do is to use column addition to add these numbers together. Now I know 8 add 0 stays 8. And 1 add 9 will turn into a 10. That's why I added my 100 column here. I can't write 10, the number 10 in my tens unit. It moves to the house next door. And 108 will be your answer for 36 times 3. So now I have another example. I'm going to go quicker doing this one. So we have our hundreds, tens, and ones unit. You're going to write down, because this is our first step, 54 times 2 and my equal line. My second step here, step number 1, done. Step number 2, I have to write down my expanded method here next door. 2 times 4, I'm using my brackets. Now I multiplied ones by ones. Now I have to go ones by tens. So I'm using another bracket and I'm going to write down 2 times 50. I'm drawing my equal line to sort it all out for me so I can see what to do next. My next step is to do the multiplication. 2 times 4 equals 8 under my ones unit. Now I have 2 times 50 will be 100. See how I went to the house next door as soon as my number the number went into the next tens unit. So now I'm going to do my last and final step, adding together column addition, 8, 0, because there's nothing to add here, nothing to add here, so it remains 1. So my answer for 54 times 2 equals 108. Okay guys, so now after the explanation, I want you guys to quickly get a piece of paper in your math book, an open piece of paper, and quickly do these 2 questions. So when I call you guys, I can ask you what you struggled with, or maybe the answers for those of you who understood it completely. And then you can watch the YouTube link helping you practice some multiplication and times tables, and then I'll talk to you guys again in the second lesson.